What is going on, my friends? What another beautiful Friday today. Who is ready for some LOTRO? So, apologies for this very short stream last time. Just some things happened, but we're back. So the game plan is we are going to stream LOTRO tonight. We will probably stream LOTRO. We're taking Saturday off, and then we are going to take. Then we're gonna do LOTRO on Sunday. Who the flip is this guy? Followed by we're gonna be playing Songs of Six as a new new update came out for it, so I want to check it out. I haven't really given it a fair shake, so I'd like to test out, see how the game is. Especially since a lot of our folks here like Dwarf Fortress, RimWorld, all that stuff. So, yeah. So in case people don't know what's going on, we are going to start one of the first chapters in the book, Book 1, Chapter 1. We had to talk to Strider. We're about to go into an instance, and all we're really about to do is apparently Squirgrim and some ranger called Amdir went to some brigand ruin, so we're gonna go investigate. So let's investigate. Let's see what's cooking. Let's see what's cooking.
Strider and the rangers pursue their fallen brother Amdir to the Blackwolves camp, but not all is as it seems.
Not all as it seems. Can you feel the chill in the air? It is no natural cold, but the chill of fear, of evil. I doubt not that. Oh, Andrew could be anywhere. What makes you search here? We should split our strength for the good of Middle Earth. None could be allowed to escape. Langlin and I will look for another way inside, while you and Thordoun search for Amdir. We must be quick now, before the evil bursts forth from here and threatens all of Breland. Alright, yeah, sure, let's do it. It's time for us to act. Thordoun, take Thordoun with you and head to the main gate. Langlin and I will look for another entrance and press the attack. Yes, sir! Alright, let's go. I was about to say. Come with me. It is time to deal with Amdir and these brigands. If Amdir escapes, it could spell doom for Middle Earth. Wait, someone is coming. Let us see who it is. What were those things? That dwarf has gone mad. Brigands, get them! Let's get these nerds. Got him. Easy. Got our first date for Breland. Breland is gonna take a while. It has like a lot of stuff here. Oh, and we got some ruins, which we will. Okay, hold on. We'll look at that in a second. Like I said before, maybe a couple of streams ago, I think I'll be reading the lore of the deeds we do, and at the same time. But hey, Dr. Kimberly, wait, when did this game come out? It came out originally in 2007, just a couple years after World of Warcraft did. Oh my god, amazing. It's a pretty good game. Pretty good game. I like it. Especially like Lord of the Rings and Tolkien and stuff. Like this is the game. And they still make content for this game too. It came out like they just came out with a new expansion but like last year, I believe. And it's free to play technically. And Dr. Kimberly, oh my god, yeah, so we're doing an instance, so this is like a story event we're doing, so you're gonna see some crazy stuff in a bit. And of course, I'm playing a dwarf, obviously. You know. If you need rest, then now is the time to steal your nerve. I've never played this game, but was always curious. Well, let me state your curiosity. So hold on, I wanted to read this lore. So this is Ost Berenor. These ruins mark the place where yet another tower of the North Kingdom once stood, now faded into memory. Okay, well, that's not a lot of lore, but okay. Down there, in the southern corner of the camp, the source of the Blackwood's fear is there. Come. Alright, let's see what's going on. Let me see about this gate. Oh, let's grab that guy. Let's grab that guy. Let's grab everybody. By the way, Dr. Kimberly, have you noticed my sound quality is a little bit better for like my voice and stuff? Got a new mic. Where did my guy go? Why are you so worried, Blackworld? Oh my god, Scorgrim. Do you think your service to Angmar came without cost? No, 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 stay away! Ah, I have found them after all. You are relieved of your obligations, Blackwold. Now, to deal with you, Ranger. Oh, oh my god. Got rats? You sound very smooth and ooh! Don't flirt with me like that. We got another deed. Come, friend, this is not the end of our business here. There's a lot of dead bodies around here. The greatest evils may be behind this gate. West now, for you will need all of your strength ahead. Alright, so what was that new deed we just did? So we got White Slayer, and then Lore of the Cardolan Prince. Okay, well, I don't know how to do this one, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Who is that dwarf, and what power has he to command whites? That the Blackwoods were in terror of that creature is certain, but I will still sense something greater in these ruins. And where is Amdir? Perhaps beyond this gate. So as a reminder, especially if you weren't here for the other streams, like you, Dr. Kimberly, so that dwarf is Scorgrim. He was the main character, or the main villain for the Dwarven quest lines. And he was dead and became possessed by a bunch of fell spirits. So he's a bit of an evil guy, helping goblins and other evil creatures. And then Amdir is he's a character in the human campaign that ends up being stabbed by a Morgul blade, so he became a wraith, essentially, and turned traitor. So it's all coming together. Do not lose your nerve. Let's see what's going on. Not the Morgul. I know. We're about to see what happens. No, you shall not enter. Oh, we got stunned. Amdir is now a servant of the Great Eye. Now, Amdir, take on the robes of Kargul, the Farsworn. So now instead of my lords, the Rangers approach with fire. The fools are too late. Amdir's change is nearly complete. Come, brother, we must leave. Now is not the time for such a fight. We leave Amdir and these fools in your care, Ergen. Yes, my lord. Back, my beasts! Begone, foul creature. Servant of evil. It is too late. I am Kargul, servant of the Grey Eye. Oh no, he turned bad. What a shame. I'm sorry, Amdir. Be at peace. A shame. Hold on. So that's a Nazgul? No. Well, I mean, so Amdir turned into it's kind of like a wraith, I think. I don't know what the exact lore is, but they're like a step, they're like below the actual, I don't know how to spell it, that's fine. So like he became like I don't even know what you would place them. I think like Nazgul Light, I want to say. Like they're not quite up there like the Nazgul, but they're just a little bit more. This will pretty tough. Hold on, there was a couple options I wanted to do. If I can find where they were. There it is. Okay.
It's a sorry day.
It is a day both dreary and joyous. It grieves me that we were forced to slay Amdir, but believe that he should now know peace. I will lead you back to Strider or return to my camp.
It's a sorry day.
Oh, cutscene!
The Nazgul have crossed the Eisen and are heading for the Shire. The hobbits must be quick-footed enough to escape the wrath of the Nine. And we can only hope that Frodo slips through the traps of the enemy.
So yeah, technically in the timeline right now, we're in the Fellowship of the Ring. Because Aragorn is here in Bree, so...
Alas for Umdir.
It grieves my heart that the enemy was able to turn Amdir thus. He was my friend and kinsman. My people remember him as the man he once was, good and noble. It troubles me that the Nazgul have crossed the river and moved into Breeland at just this time. There are events in motion which could determine the fate of Middle-earth. If you are able and willing, I may have another task for you. Okay. Let me... That's great. Let me take that cloak.
I have a task for you.
Let me take that cloak. Yoink. Anything for you, Strider. Truly. Anything for Strider. Like, oh my... Like, look at this guy. Like, look at him. Oh my god. Oh, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have that point of view. I'm curious to know who the dwarf you encountered at the Blackwoods camp was. Dwarves are by nature honorable and cannot be dominated by the will of any. Why this one would serve the enemy, I cannot say. Worse yet is the appearance of the Nazgul. I must go watch the East Road, for I am expecting some travelers, and now fear they may be in danger. Would you travel to Combe and speak to a constable named Underhill? You may know him already, stout little fellow who loiters about the town center. You may suggest to Underhill that he's investigating the Blackwood's old hideout. When that is done, return here with your report. If perchance I'm not here, assume the worst. Oh, no cutscene?
What road did you take, Frodo? The ringwraiths ride openly in the Shire, but there are places which are even more terrible and dangerous. If you choose the path I fear, search for the light in the darkness.
Yo, that's Tom Bombadil. I love Tom Bombadil. Oh, they just transport me here to okay.
What can I do for you?
Well, since we're here, there's a couple things I want to actually grab for the deeds, for some of the deeds. That I know of anyways. So, let's go check it out. Bump up. So this is actually the human starting area. Oh, right here, actually in Archer. Very fond memories of this place. Now there's a couple ruins over here that you need for a deed, so we'll grab them real quick and then we'll head back. Bum 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 bum. Dr. Kimberly, how have you been though? What's been going on? Do dwarves ride ponies? Yeah, we ride ponies. This is my little pony. He's just a little goober. Dwarves and hobbits ride ponies, and then the elves and humans ride just like normal horses. Alright, let's see what's cooking over here. Yep, right here's one. The history of the Dunedain. So we said ancient cairn. Oh, this got some lore. This got some lore. The cairn is rather unlike many that the men of old built, but you recalled a tale of an old battle. In the time after the fall of Arnor and the defeat of Angmar by the host of Gundor, few men remained in the north. Those who remained loyal to the old kings banded together under their first chieftain of the Dunedain and became the forebears of the rangers who walk these lands today, or so it is rumored. In those days, there were still evil men and worse who walked these lands, and there was a battle few men alive today could remember. Though the Dunedain were victorious, their numbers dwindled. The cairn you have found is most likely the resting place of the men who died in that battle, built hurriedly and in secret. Ooh. Okay. Good to know. That's kind of cool. Oh, so we also found Bonway's Folly. A little lore remains from the days of the Old Kingdom, but it's said that these ruins are all the remains of a Cardolan lord's failed attempt to hold back the wrath of Angmar. And then this one is the Black Rold's Roost. Once an abode of the men of Arnor, these ruins now house an unruly mob of outlaws, calling themselves the Black Rolds. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So let me head into Archer. Let's see if there's any quests here that we can grab. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, actually, so Amdir, the guy we just killed, for Amdir, in the human starting zone, you have like a battle here that takes place. That's why he's gonna be like all burnt and kind of broken down. And Amdir betrays the group at the end of the battle. So he's like all kind of burnt down and stuff.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Alright, so he has some quests.
Would you do something for me?
This has a prologue. What about you?
Come and stay a moment.
Alright. I still don't know what I really want to do with these old quests. I don't know if I want to. Well, I did say I wanted to do all the quests, so
Hello,
we'll pick it up.
Could you
We'll
help me
pick
with something?
these quests up, I suppose.
Will you help me?
Don't worry. How long have you been playing this character? This character? Not long. This is like our technical 5th stream. So, like, think like 3 hours for each stream, so maybe like 15 hours? I don't know. Does this game have a slash played? Yeah, so we've been playing this character for about 11 hours. We're level 17. So, it's not too crazy, but
Will you stay and speak?
honestly, we might just skip these. Yeah, oh my god, it's Nicky Nax, my beloved. You missed a crazy quest battle we just did. We'll add back. Just now, like maybe like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, I know. But let me recap it. So this is what happened. So we went to Bree for the first time. We talked to Strider, Aragorn, and we did a couple quests, and we essentially went to this outlawed ruin campsite to find Skorgrim, the evil dwarf character. And we also found Amdir, who is a ranger who's from like the human storyline, who ended up being stabbed by a Morgul blade and turned into a wraith. And we essentially killed that guy. Skorgrim escaped, so now we're trying to find where Skorgrim went. So it's been a little spicy. We did kill a wraith. It was crazy. He was in red robes and everything. Oh, actually, I should say too, I don't think you were here when I announced it, but I ended up buying a subscription to LOTRO. So now we're like VIP. So we actually have like inventory space now. We're kind of crazy. And yeah, we're locked in. I ended up buying like a 3-month sub, so I can't help it.
Hello there.
Locked in for sure, absolutely. Hello there. Is there something I can help you with? The Black Worlds have been broken and scattered, you say? This is good news for Combe. So this Ranger Strider, think we should investigate Skunkwood's old hideout? Well, now, I'm not sure of that. Is it? It's not a safe place, I hear. Is it free to play up to a certain level too? Yeah, so from my understanding, everything, like all the expansions up to level 95, I want to say, is completely free. All the other expansions you can purchase with a currency called LOTRO points. And essentially, you can earn LOTRO points by just playing the game. So, for instance, let me walk you through, okay? Let me walk you through. Let me actually explain this, because this is what I kind of like about this game. You can play this game without spending a single cent, if you really like grinded it. But let me show you. If this thing opens up. If this thing's open up, open sesame. Let me in. All right, so we got like 100. Like 100 LOTRO points, right? So if we want to go to the account, go to content, go to expansions. So these are all like expansions that we don't have, right? So if I wanted to buy like the Legacy of Morgoth, right? That's an expansion. It's about 3,000 LOTRO points. So if you play the game, like some of these deeds, like, okay, so like we picked up like a bunch of deeds while we were doing that instance, remember, Doctor? So if we complete this deed, we get like 10 LOTRO points. So if you just play the game and like do what we're going to be doing, which is like 100% everything, you'll earn points. You can spend that to buy the expansions, or you just buy them like with actual money if you really wanted to. But yeah, no, you can play this game absolutely free.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Well, I suppose you're right. I should make sure those Black Worlds aren't hiding in that cave of theirs again, mustering their strength, but I want some help. Will you travel with me to Skunkwood's old hideout? It's south of the guardhouse at the northeast end of Straddle Pond, near Staddle Falls. If they're gathering there, I'll need help driving them out again. When you're ready, come back and we'll go together to the old hideout. Sure.
Good day.
Let's go.
Amdir's defeat shattered the back of the Black Walls, but pieces of the mystery remain unsolved.
It remains unsolved.
Goodness,
this place is quiet as a tomb. I wish we could just say all was peaceful and leave, but I suppose we need to do a better job of it than that. Alright, no use putting off what must be done. Come along. Make sure you have your blade at the ready in case we run into any trouble. Careful now, friend. All manner of things could be living here now. Was Underhill the fake name Frodo used in Bree? It is! Oh my god. Dr. Kimberly, are you actually a secret, like, Lord of the Rings fanatic that knows everything? Twinsies? It sounded familiar? Yeah. We love to see it. By the way, Nicky Dex, have you noticed my voice is a little bit different? New microphone? A little bit more crisper, perhaps? I'm very excited for it. Come here, may have not been such a good idea. Don't be a... Let's press on. Yeah, I bought a new, is that him or is Constable Underhill another person in front of, yeah! This guy suffered from stolen identity. It's unfortunate. Freaking Frodo. You sound so good. Thank you, King. I really hope so. This microphone was like 30 bucks. It was like super cheap. I thought it was gonna be dog poop for a bit, but so far it's been pretty good. Oh yeah, that's what I love to see. Coming here might not have been such a good idea. Come on, be proud of yourself. You're a constable. Be brave. I'm gonna kill. Oh. You have one chance to beg my forgiveness. You have. Oh yeah, there's right there's Squirgrim. Let's press on. Amdir was just the beginning. Quiet! I see something ahead. Oh, we sneaking. We sneaking. Everyone, be quiet. Shh. Let's wait here a moment and see what happens. This is your last chance. Swear fealty to Angmar once more. Never. Then die. My lord, intruders. What? Deal with them. Squirgrim, I will get my revenge. I will get my revenge. Got him. I'll follow after that strange dwarf fellow. Okay.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Light work. No reaction. Ye couldn't have come a moment earlier, could ye? I for that dwarf stuck me through, maybe? Oh, well, suppose that's just the way of it. First, it was that Ilgan saying that if we pledged to Angmar, we'd be made rich. Well, when that all fell apart, a few of us decided we didn't want anything to do with Angmar anymore. So, just in case, so they speak about Angmar quite a lot in this game. So, but they don't really talk about it in the movies or anything like that. So, if you don't know, Angmar is a kingdom like to the north, above like where the Shire and like Bree and all those guys are, and in the movies they talk about the Witch King of Angmar, who's the head Nazgul, he's the one that stabs Frodo on Weathertop, and he's also the guy that kills like Theoden and all that, and that Eowyn kills during the battle. And that Nazgul is like, he's the Witch King. He's the king of this kingdom of Angmar. And Angmar also helped destroy a lot of the northern kingdoms back in the day. So it's a very old and very evil kingdom in place. We started, which we go to actually in this game. The first base game of LOTRO is called Shadows of Angmar, which is really cool. We started talking to some new fellows, men who came from the south, an ugly bunch. They didn't seem likely to go raising fell spirits or some such on us. Seems though Angmar didn't like the prospect of us leaving them. That dwarf came along, and you see how that ended. And I suppose the Black Wolves are at their end. Is Angmar still a part of Middle Earth technically? Yeah. Hey, he just died. Hold on. I could just show you the map, actually. Never mind, I can't zoom out. Never mind. I take it back. I'll show you in a second, though. I have no idea how you escaped this place. We'll never fall in. You made him. Oh my god.
Just a moment.
He had one job. Well, it seems that strange dwarf escaped. How he got out of here is a mystery to me. And from what you said of that brigand's tale, the dwarf was the one we should have been worried about, not these black wolves. Well, I suppose the black wolves are truly broken now, and for some reason, I still don't feel safe. Well, there's not much more that we can do here. You best take tidings back to your ranger friend in Bree. Cussing?
The rangers which once guarded the borders of the Shire have been scattered or slain. Frodo has left the Shire, but great perils await him in Bree. I am too late. Someone must find him before the Nazgûl.
It's crazy. So now I can actually show you. Okay, so this is where we are, right? So we're in Breeland right now, where Bree is. So to the west of Bree, you have the Shire. You know, you have Hobbiton, Bywater, all that stuff. And then to the north of Bree, specifically, you have the North Downs. Now, this is where you have, like, Fornost and, like, some of the older, ancient, northern kingdoms used to be. And then up further, you have Angmar, right over here, nestled in the mountains. That has a lot of evil shenanigans in there. And then you have Carn Dûm, which is the city and capital of Angmar that we can probably visit. So this will probably be like a level 50 zone. So we'll definitely get to this point at some get to here at some point, but it'll be a while because we're taking our time. Oh, it's like off to the west. Well, that's technically northeast, you goober. But we'll let it slide. We'll let it slide, you know. Yeah, so you have the rest of it. So this game actually. So right now, there's a lot of zones in this game. So you have Eriador, which is where we currently are. You have a lot of zones in here. Our starting place was over here in Ered Luin, which was fun. But eventually you go down towards Moria. Is like the next expansion technically. So you go underground, and this is like a whole underground series of zones. Then you can go west into like Lothlorien. You go into Mirkwood, with Dol Guldur and everything like that. You go south to like Rohan, with Isengard, Edoras, Helm's Deep. You can go all there. And then you go into Gondor, Minas Tirith. You can go to Western Gondor. You can also go towards like Erebor, the Lonely Mountain, the Grey Mountains, Gundabad. You can even go into Mordor because we've gotten past the point where the Fellowship wins and Frodo throws the ring into Mount Doom. But we're not there in the story yet, obviously. But right now they've been adding zones down here to the south, where Umbar and Harad is. Some nations that we have never really seen. If you remember in the movies, the giant elephants, the Oliphants, and the men that were like in very Middle Eastern clothing, they're from down here. So it's always very interesting. But yeah, we have a lot of content we're gonna be doing. So
A lovely day, isn't it?
is there anything this guy has that I want? The answer is no. This sells for more.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Good day to you. What are you still doing about here? These black wolves are gone. Fury Slayer 32. Thank you. Welcome to being a beardling in the guild. Proud to have you. Good day to you. What are you still doing about here? These black wolves are gone and likely for good. That strange dwarf might still be around, but I'll wager he went on somewhere. Somewhere about a bit more interesting. You should take the news on your friend's I can't speak. You should take that news on to your friend Strider in Breetown. If he sent you out here, he will likely wants to know that what we found. He'll probably be at the Prancing Pony. Those rangers surely take their beer, and the pony has the best. Thank you for your help. Always support fellow LOTRO players. Amen, dude. Like, I've been streaming a couple games before I decided to do LOTRO, and I gotta say, the community of streamers and watchers and just pretty much everyone on Twitch that does LOTRO has been very welcoming and very, very friendly. And I so far I've been very impressed and pretty happy with pretty much hanging out with everybody. Oh, we're back to Bree. So in case anyone hasn't seen, this is Bree. This used to be one of my favorite places in the original game, but this is it in all its glory. Nothing too crazy, but this is the Prancing Pony. What server I am playing on Peregrine. I know a lot of people play like on Glamdring or whatever. But I'm a bit of a role player at times, so I like having the option, even if I don't do it all the time. So I decided to land on there for right now. Oh, this guy has a quest. Oh, never mind. This guy has... Yeah, these are festival quests. I don't want to do festival quests just yet. You know, that might be a little bit later. But... Also, speaking of a roleplay, you know, just in case people are kind of curious. So some players have, like, these not white names. That means they don't want to do roleplay. But the people in white, these means, they do want to do, like, they're in roleplay mode, essentially. Peregrine is a great server. I'm glinging myself by a lot of friends who play on both. Yeah, so, like, one of the streamers I have met so far that's been very kind to me, he also plays in Glamdring. I was like, oh, man. Apparently everyone cool plays in Glamdring, apparently. But what's up with the festival quests? So it depends on the season. So right now we're in the summer festival. So they have like a bunch of festival quests, so you can get tokens, and you can spend those tokens on different mounts and I guess like outfits and stuff. I'm not entirely too sure. I'm just getting back into the game, so I don't know all the ins and outs of it. But I feel like it's gonna throw me off if I start doing a bunch of festival stuff. So I'm just gonna put a pin in it right now. This guy is hyped up right now. He's dancing on the table. Oh my gosh, he's dancing like... Okay, we're getting crazy here at the Prancing Pony. Let's go find Strider. Strider!
We must move quickly.
You have returned in just in time. Much has happened since you left, but I have little time to relate it. The tidings you have brought me will be a great use to my men here in Breland, and there is more immediate threat we must deal with now. There is a more immediate threat. While you were away, those same Nazgul that you saw with Amdir attacked the pony. They were in search of the travelers I had been awaiting. 4 hobbits from the Shire. I wonder who they could be. I cannot tell you why they had such interest in my companions, but I can tell you that I will have need of your help again. Of course, dude, I got you. While both you and I have seen 5 Nazgul, the true number is 9. Before I can take my charges beyond Bray, I must know where the other 4 are hiding. Would you travel to the west and speak to Langland? I sent him to Buckland to watch over a particular hobbit, but it seems that Mr. Underhill and his friends decided to take a different path and are now here under my protection. Still, Langland may know the whereabouts of the remaining Nazgul. He camps on a rise just north of Buckland Gate and may have seen something that will aid me. You must hurry. I cannot afford to delay here overly long. I'm going alone. Of course you are, and I'm coming with you. We all need a Sam in our lives. We really do. Or better yet, be the Sam in someone's life. That's what we should aspire to be. Be the Sam, dude. Be the Sam. All right. So what would be hashtag be the Sam? All right. So we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of stuff happening. So we actually have a couple quests we want to do. I should say, if you guys have read the books, LOTRO pretty much is based on the books and not the movies overall. I mean, of course, it's still an MMO, it's still a video game, so you still add stuff, but they're more in tune with the theme of the books over the movies. So let's head south. I got a couple of quests down here we gotta do. I also got to say, Breland is like a massive zone. We're gonna have so many quests, so many deeds we're gonna have to get done here. So it's gonna be a hot minute while we're here. Look at all these players, dude. Look at all these players. It's crazy. I've only read LOTRO books, but I know there's a lot more. No, I've read... Oh, I'm lagging. Say hi to someone. I don't want to talk to people. Who wants to socialize in the MMO? That's crazy. That's bonkers. Just crazy, man. I feel like I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot what it was. Must not have been important. Oh, this is our Guardian quest. Yeah. Oh, the books. That's right. Yeah, so I read... Unironically, I've never actually fully read all 3 Lord of the Rings books. I think I read the first one and like half of the second. I have read The Hobbit. And I've also read the Silmarillion as well. Which is kind of funny that I read the Silmarillion, but not the Lord of the Rings books. Well, mining on horseback. Oh, let's see what this guy wants.
How can I be of
You are a
service?
guardian, Thordoun? I am glad to hear it, for the brigands have been a constant threat for me and mine, and I don't know how much longer I can fight them off. Let us walk about my property and keep watch of any of the brigands that might have designs on my land. They said they would be back with great numbers, and I fear they'll keep their oath. Let's look for signs of the brigands for the guardians stay close. Okay, we gotta defend this guy's farm. Castle Doctrine. Here comes the villains. Get him. Easy game, easy game. Light work, no reaction. Nice shot, son. Oh my god, you just killed a man. I don't think these brigands counted on you being here, friend. Culprit will never stop until he has his land, Pearson. I will end you, villain. Was patrolling around these parts. Call Culvert won't be pleased that his men can't drive us away. Not at all. I think there are some hiding among my crops. Let us take them by surprise. I see one right over there. I know it's gonna be a hot minute, but just wait until we get into like the Mines of Moria, because that's like a dwarf expansion, right? So like that'll be great for us. Oh snap! It's the boss. It's the boss. Will there be an encounter with the Balrog, you think? So I think when we get there to the Mines of Moria, I think the Fellowship already gets through it. So I think the Balrog is dead when we get there. We can actually find his body. Hold on. If you go to Eriador, Oregion, Moria, right here, you can actually go to where his body is, where Gandalf throws him down the mountainside. You can like go up to his body and say you can like poke it. However, if you want to know something really crazy, so back in the day, so Angmar used to be like the end zone for LOTRO, like the base game, right? So the first raid was the Rift of Nurz Gashu, which I can't open up the map, but the end boss of the Rift. And I remember being in middle school and going up to my uncle when he lived at the house, and I remember he was raiding with his kinship at the time. And the final boss is actually a Balrog that the Angmarians begin to dig up and stuff. So like the final boss, you have to fight a Balrog, which is like crazy to me. Which I mean, in technically in Lord of the Rings lore, it shouldn't be there, but for like a gameplay aspect, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. And like I said, I would love to get a community going, that like watches us and kind of like goes with us as we explore everything in this journey as we level up. That I would love to do like the raids and dungeons, as a community on level. I think would be really fun to do. Yeah, that sounds like an epic final boss. Exactly. Exactly. I'd probably pee myself, like, actually. I don't think my uncle ever got to that point. But I have vague memories of it. Oh my god, we got a deed. Defeat Knicker Breakers. Let's kill some Knicker Breakers. Seeing your raid with fellow players would be top tier. I think so too. Hopefully, I mean, it's gonna take us a long time till we get to the point where we can do the raids. So hopefully we get like a pretty nice, like, sizable community when we get to that point. That'd be really cool. You know, that's probably a long-term goal for the stream, you know? Oh, this guy does not want to die. Alright, Dr. Kimberly, Nick and Nash, you guys are gonna have to play the game with me now. I'm conscripting you, you know? Oh no, this guy. No, no. I hate when they go underground, because then I just can't hit them. Get kicked. You see me play well on the liability. I'm gonna be honest with you. This game was, as far as I know, this game is a lot easier than World of Warcraft. So, as far as I know, I don't know. I never really played endgame, so, and I don't really tank either. So, it'll be a learning experience. Period. Oh snap! That's a lot. Yoink. More iron? Yes, please. Now, I saw there was some quest markers over here. Oh, tiny turtles! That's what we needed! We have a quest to collect turtles. How long does this game take to download? I like turtles, true. I don't actually remember how long it took me to download this game. Not in the modern day, and I do remember having to download this game back in the day in 2008. That took like forever, because you had to have several discs to download the game. Oh my god, I remember. I had to. I lived with my grandparents at the time. I was like, "Hey, Grandpa, can you wash the computer?" And while I'm at school, I started it right before I went to school. I'm like, can you check it throughout the day? And when you need to, can you switch the discs out so I could continue to download? And he's like, yeah, no problem. And he did, but it still wasn't done when I got back, when I came home from school. I was like, this is crazy. We've come so far as a society. Okay, so we got the turtles. Do we need... I don't think we need anything else over here. Yeah, I don't think we need anything else over here. So let's head back to Breland. Oh my god, there's so many quests in Bree. So many quests. Yeah, I have some add-ons too, so this is gonna be like our bread and butter. So I got the deed tracker. So it shows me what deeds are left in each zone. So this is what we're gonna be using to help 100% each zone as we go. So we're still in Breland. There's 57 deeds in Bree. Oh my god, envy. But you can earn over like 300 LOTRO points, so you can actually kind of get a grasp of like what you can get, which is kind of crazy. Hold on, I wanted to check something. I want to take a little gander. Oh no, he doesn't have a quest. Okay, never mind. That must be for later. There's a spirit over here that has some quests, but I guess you gotta do something in the Borrow Downs first, maybe. This is gonna be the problem. I remember so much. Ooh, cutie. I remember knowing. I played this game so many times over the years that my memory of quests are just gonna be like blurred together. Oh snap! What's going on here? Oh my god! There's a bunch of players playing music. This is why I love this. This is why I love this game. Oh my god! Can I dance? Can I dance? Oh no, I just tap. I just tap. Oh no, hold on. Is there collections? Do I got emotes? What kind of emotes do I got? This dance one's dance here. Oh, there's so many different dances. Oh, we're doing dance 1. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, we're dancing. We're enjoying the music. This is why I love this game. People can make music. Make merry. What a delight. I love it. I love it. I'll leave him be. I will leave him be. Do you think they know about... Most likely. I can only imagine they know about Second Breakfast. Especially if there's hobbits in there. There's a lot more players here than I would have thought, honestly. This is still a very active game. Pupper! Pupper! Hey, Sig.
Greetings.
These will do, Thordoun. I'm waiting for more people to bring in turtles. There's a very large order of turtle soup. It'll make many more turtles than I've received so far. Fortunately, it seems as if everyone in Bree is pitching in. It's a wonder there are still turtles to find.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Guys, these turtles are gonna die. You did good work out there, Thordoun. You made it back more quickly than a lot of these so-called adventurers. Perhaps you'd be willing to help me with something else? One of the little folk who lives up Staddle Way sent word that he was eager to help me gather turtles for the turtle soup. Benegar Longbottom, he said his name was, and he's been keeping the turtles he gathered for me in his uncle's shed. Go to the village of Staddle and ask Gorbo Dogwort if you could collect the turtles his nephew has gathered for me. Okay, sure. Let's get some more turtles. Poor turtles. Poor turtles. Hold on, let's turn in some more quests up here too. I remember on the same computer that took like several hours to download this game, I remember I couldn't even go into this city because it was so laggy. Like I couldn't even play the game like half the time. This guy has too cool. Okay, well this is level 20. So maybe we can't do this yet. Okay, that's level 22. Okay, yeah, we're not doing that just yet. We're not doing that just yet. My bad. We'll be back. Well, actually, wait, is there forge over here? Yes, there. Yes, there is. Hold on. Let's do some smithing real quick. Because what I really want to do is make some armor. Oh, which we already have that one. So let's make that. Let's make that. And obviously we have different, we can have iron helm, we can do the dwarf make, so make it look like a dwarf, and then we have the elven. Ew, nasty. We don't do that here. Dwarf only. Oh, does this guy have a shield, right? I already have the shield, never mind. My bad. My bad. So let's equip... Oh, I also have a new recipe too? I already know it, never mind. So this is dwarven armor right here. This is that. Dwarven iron armor. In all of its glory. It could be better, but you know. Alright, starting this quest. I think that I think this quest is like a higher level, but let me see. Yeah, it's level 22. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I'm taking a pass. What made you think this game is easier than WoW? Just my noggin. I don't know. My feeling, my gut feeling. I feel like WoW is sweatier compared to Lord of the Rings. I mean, okay, then again, I don't play endgame Lord of the Rings. I never gotten to that point in my life. I mean, I would like to at some point, maybe with this character. But I don't know if they're very sweaty in endgame. I imagine if you're playing Lord of the Rings online, you're kind of more chill. But I could be just talking out of my butt. But,
Greetings, friend.
oh my god, that's amazing. Well, the stats aren't that good. The light in your eye tells me that you have aided Burl Pearson with the defense of his farm, Thordoun, and I'm glad to hear it. It is a guardian's lot to make himself to put himself between danger and those he need protecting. Always remember that every battle makes you tougher, Thordoun. Even now, your arm is stronger and your senses keener than when I last saw you. Train often and you'll find your ability to fend off attacks increasing. Indeed, that is already the case. Go forth, Guardian Thordoun, and protect the good of people of Middle-earth from the dangers they face. It is your lot to do so. We get a new title, Thordoun, Shield Against Adversity. And I hit level 18. Oh my god, we're cranking up. Different vibes, definitely different vibes. And especially on the Twitch side of things, like I said before, the LOTRO community on Twitch has been nothing but supportive and kind and nice. So, hold on, we got a new ability. What's this? Ignore pain removes one disease, poison, or fear or wound effect. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna make this my new title, by the way. Shield Against Adversity. That's awesome. So hold on, what am I? I am now Thordoun, Shield Against Adversity. I do also have a kinship I made. The company is Silverhammer. Just to have something is literally just me. It's literally just me. But if we do get a community going, this would be it. So, and a kinship is just a guild. Essentially, it's just a guild. So, there's a quest right down here, so let's go talk to this guy. Yeah, let's go talk to this guy. But first, I smell the metal. I smell it. I see some silver. Oh my god, 2 silvers. Ooh, baby. The dwarf in me. I gotta dig deep in greedily. Yoink. Oh, by the way, Nicky Nax, because I know you were here for a lot of the streams, so you probably know. Remember I was telling you about some tool sets I wanted to get with LOTRO points? I ended up buying. I finally bought one. So now we have Enduring Universal Toolkit. So this just does every profession, and the stats are kind of cracked. I can do like minus 4.5 seconds with mining, so it's just super quick. And then like 20% critical chance for like the crafting stuff. So it's great. It's just great.
What can I do for you?
I love tools. Yeah. I'm short of officers, newcomer. If you're here to aid me in my fight against the outlaws in the Bree Fields, I welcome you without reservation. My friend Lofar may have need for you as well. Yeah, okay. What do you got, man? What do you got? Sharky's men. My job is to guard Bree. I don't have the men to waste patrolling the countryside, but as of late, I've had reports of brigand raids near and around this town. So I moved to this location to keep close watch. I need someone to look into these rumors. I've coin to spare for anyone willing. There have always been a few outlaws in the hills and dales north of town, but it seems that recently they've grown both more numerous and more bold. If you can find out what is going on, it would be appreciated. Careful though, once these outlaws would free any armed men, but now they are more prone to attack without warning. The farm across the road seems to be overrun by the brigands. You can start your investigation there. Well, of course, we must aid Bree with their brigand problem, as a proper dwarf should do. Especially for roleplay reasons, I feel that because we had a ranger broke a peace between the elves and the dwarves in Ered Luin in the starting zone, it's only right that we help the humans with their problems as well. Hail, good fellow. What's this guy's name? Lofar Ironband. Okay. I was wondering if you could help me with a bit of a problem. It seems that no sooner did I set my latest blade out to cool that someone stole it. I didn't see who made off with the sword, but I suspect it was one of those mansmiths working out of Thornleys. Their craft is nothing like dwarf craft, true and dwarf-based, and likely the jealousy of my workmanship moved one of them to steal my blade. If I were to ask them about my blade, they would just ignore me. You, though, by the look of you, are a great warrior, true? If you were to ask them about my blade, they'll be honest with you. How about it? Can you find my stolen blade? Oh, brother, I got you. Anything for another dwarf. Wait. Oh, yeah, we'll go up here. So that's a bear. Anything going on over here? Oh yeah, there's the brigands. There's the brigands. Die, foul creature. Oh snap! Wait, we leveled up. I have a talent point still. Shield smash will affect. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Shield smash would be great. How does time work in this game? What do you mean? Elaborate. Like the day-night cycle? I don't actually know. I just assume at some point they just turned it on or off. Just turn off the sun. I don't know. I honestly don't. But the world is very beautiful. Like, you'll see a lot of... I still think the water physics are, like, the best out of all the games, honestly. Oh, we found a strange medallion. I think that's all we needed, so that's done. Here, actually, over here's a stream. Hold on, let me show you what the water looks like. Look at that crisp... Oh, yeah, look at that crisp aqua. That H2O. Ooh. 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 Love it. What if you get to fly eagles? Well, I don't know about that one. Then again, I stopped really playing this game once like the game came to Rohan. So I legitimately don't know anything after that point. So everything's fair game. Hey, did you steal a sword, bro?
How can I be of service?
What, a stolen sword? Stolen from a dwarf? I don't know what you're talking about. Please go away. I don't know anything about it. Kenton mops his brow nervously. Yes, I admit it. I took it. Please don't tell the constable, please. I did it to save my family. See, a brigand named Nate, he never trusted Nate. He told me that he would hurt my family unless I made a sword for their captain, Blake. But I didn't have the iron to forge one, and I was desperate to save my family, so I took the dwarf's sword. Nate said that before he gave the sword to Blake, he was going to test the blade against the workers at the site of Thornley's silo, just before the graveyard and the barrow. If you find him there, maybe you can convince him to return Lofar's sword and leave my family alone. What do you say? That's crazy, my guy. Now, I want to set matters right. I do, and maybe you can help with that. See, like I said before, Nate said that before he gave the sword to Blake, he was going to test the blade against the workers. The site is just before the graveyard. Yep. If you find him there, maybe you can convince him to return Lofar's sword and leave my family alone. Yeah. It's still kind of crazy, my guy, but we'll definitely try. I feel like we should keep this helmet, put it like in our inventory or something. Or in our vault, I meant. Yeah, that guy has issues. The guy, oh, Nate's dead, by the way. Nate's like just dead. The brigand Nate looks like as if he was badly mauled by a wild animal. As you kneel to examine Nate, it's clear that he's quite dead. Well, you don't say. Dude, this dude just laughed at Nate. That's crazy. His hand grasped the hilt of a sword, but the blade has snapped off and is nowhere to be found. You take the hilt from the dead brigand's hand. Is that another? No, this is Nate that stole this, or that took the sword. I mean, that dwarf just ran by and laughed at the dead body. That was a real player, yeah. That's crazy. Wait, I smell. Is he silver? Rich silver deposit. Oh my god, we're rich. I smell it. I smell the metal. Listen, guys, I know mining and, like, gathering professions isn't really entertaining, but we need so much of it that I'm obligated to grab it. I'm obligated. Plus, as a dwarf, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. Look, a little hobbit and his little pony. Oh my god, that's so cute. This person has a pet bear. Oh. What? The blade broke and Nate is dead? Oh, this is bad. Very, very bad. What if Blake comes looking for his sword? I don't have one to give him, and they'll do something terrible to my family. I need a sword to give him. If only I had another blade to give them. Wait, do you think Lothar would make another if you explain the situation to him? My family's in danger. Could you please ask him? Oh my god, this guy. I feel like a lot of issues could be solved if you just, like, you know. I gotta go, but I'm very intrigued and happy I watched tonight. Well, I hope to see you again, Dr. Kimberly. Like, we stream. I have a schedule down below. I hope to see you again. We need more LOTRO nerds in the chat. But, you know, have a good night. You know, enjoy yourself. Hope you have a good weekend. Bum 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 bum. Alright, let's talk to this dwarf. Let's see what's cooking. Alright, Lothar. Another blade. He cannot be serious. I'm already behind on other work, and now I must forge a new blade for Chief Watcher Grimbriar. Time is precious. I don't give away for nothing, my father used to say. Lothar cuts himself off. Lost in thought for a moment, then continues. Actually, lost my father to brigands a few years back. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. Bah, give me the hilt. It must be going soft. I'll do it to keep his family safe, but he's going to have to do something in exchange.
Is a moment of your time too much to ask?
Now I'll help that Kenton by forging another sword, but with two conditions. The first one is that if the brigand doesn't come around looking for that sword, I get it back. Second, this way gives me a hand and does some of the simpler work I've got piling up around here while I forge the new blade. Here, take these things over to him to work on. The axe needs a new shaft, the bellows need leather, and the helm needs to be reshaped and reinforced. Take that over to Kenton and tell me if he gets it done. I'm happy with the work. We'll call it even on the cost of the two swords. No, off with you. I've got work to do. Okay. Dude's getting off easy, I guess. You gotta do what you gotta do here. So when outlaws able to afford to do such things as medallions, even the constables don't have badges. And who is that Sharkley fellow, anyway? This is very disturbing. Your find seems to suggest an organization that we haven't seen before in these brigands. Ooh.
Would you do something for me?
I have a spy among the brigands who may be helpful in divining the true nature of this Sharky. Sharky? I will send him a message instructing him to come to a certain hill not from here. Meet him there and ask him about Sharky and his plans. The meeting place is by a gray rock and a small stand of trees directly north of Breetown. If my spy has no news to share, we will need to find another means of learning Sharky's plans. Okay. As we smell some more metal, so let's grab that. Oh my god, I see some more metal. I'm sorry, I gotta get it. I'm obligated to get it. And I got dismounted. What a cool world we live in. Bum 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 bum. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, more metal. Gotta get it. Don't mind me. Bottle iron. Some low-grade iron, but you know, you gotta work with what you gotta work with. I gotta learn the fine arts of metal. Brigand Informer. Must be quick. I think they suspect something. Wait, what's that sound? Look out. Here they come. Oh no, I've been followed by Sharky's men. Here they come. Please fight them off. Oh my god. He's been followed. Thanks. I hope these notes I prepared are helpful. I better go out. I better get out of here. Tell Grimbriar I've done with his business for good. Oh my god, dude, ratted and left. This freaking guy, bro. Alright, what's the note say though? Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff we gotta read. Hold up. Since Sharky's men have come up from the south and taken over, the local brigands have changed from being common thieves and robbers into something more like a small army. Dirty and ill-equipped though they are, by combining the numbers, they may be stronger than any of the town guards. The Breeland brigands of past times might have been crude and dirty outlaws, but they are still men of Bree for the most part, with relatives in the towns and farms of the region, so they weren't all that inclined to heedless violence. But now, Sharky's men have changed everything. No dissent or squeamishness is permitted, and under the brutal fists, the brigands of the country have become far more dangerous. It seems that Sharky's men are gathering their forces for some important task, and I'm afraid they intend no simple thieving. It may be that they mean to take over all of Breeland. I know little of these men from the south. They are almost all ill-favored brutes. But they are well-armed and skilled fighters. They do not trust the native Breeland outlaws with their secrets, but they revere their leader they call Sharky. I'm sure that Sharky is not yet in Breeland, but it may that he will come soon. Where do these men come from, and where is Sharky now? I do not know this for sure, for I've never traveled beyond Breeland. I do not know the Southlands, but these men sometimes speak of a place called Isengard. They came from beyond Andreth, maybe as far as Dunland. It seems that they have overheard that they are rivals with some band they call the Iron Crown, but I know even less of that. Interesting.
How can I be of service?
This is dire news. I suppose it was too much to expect it would all turn out to be some minor brigand leader's dreams of lordship. But I would not blame you for doing what I sent you to do. There is a pity you did not return with better tidings. I think I know our next step in this action, but it's a grim task I'll send you to perform. So this is... That's a nice bow. I guess we'll replace the...
Might have taken a
We
moment
don't
to
really
get
use the
time.
bow all too much. So let's replace... Which one was the... Yeah, we'll replace this one. Oh. Now listen here, I'm not going to invite the aid of those rangers out of the wild. The men of Bree are capable of defending their own lands from the threats they face, and we will not rely on strange folk or for assistance. This information speaks of the captain who led their raid on Dogwood's farm in his current location. We have a chance to strike a telling blow against these brigands and find out more about them. It appears that the leader established a camp within thick copse of trees behind the knoll to the west. The knoll in question is to the south of Dogwood's farm. Let us strike this blow for the men of Breland. What I really have to say, I really enjoyed the quest lines in LOTRO compared to like World of Warcraft. It definitely feels like, yeah, we're just trying to do some good here in Middle Earth. Okay, this guy wants to screw up. Die, foul pig. Alright. Alright, so that's good. So let's go talk to... Oh, let's go deliver these goods to Keaton. Get him to start smithing away. But first, I listen. The dwarf in me demands some silver. Thank you. Let me just take that real quick. Yoink. Yoink. Oh, wait, was there more? Oh yeah, I smell it. I smell that ore anywhere. Right, there you are. Thank you. Alright, let's deliver this. Turn in this quest. See what he wants us to do afterwards. We gotta go down here for the... Let's see.
Greetings.
Of course I'll do this work for the dwarf. Here, let us see what he has sent. Kenton examines the items. All these items can be easily repaired, but I don't have the materials to do it. I hate to ask this, but could you help me gather what I need? For the helm, ask Foreman Rosethorn over there for a few iron straps for a reinforcement. The bells will need some new leather, and I'll wager that some flawless hides from the Borseer Bree will suffice. For the axe haft, I need something splendid to set it in. In the past, I salvaged small gems from old trinkets that I found on the Boar Hollow to the east. There are small mounds of ruins there. Looks like burrow stones. If you search through the debris, you might find some suitable trinkets. Okay, well, yeah, let's talk to this guy and get the leather straps.
What is this world?
But he wants iron straps. Kenton always needs something. He's training the cost of this project. We have no straps in stores. Here, take this old iron pot. You can make some scraps out of that. Okay. And then, what else do we need? Is it all like down there? Okay, well. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, we need to kill... Yeah, we need to kill these guys. Oh wait, that's a bear. Why am I attacking a bear? I'm straight up griefing. Really, that wasn't enough, huh? Search for trinkets. It's gotta be dug down here, right? Hello. Oh yeah, we're gonna put like a bunch of people. Here we go. Here, this is what a guardian should do. Oh yeah. Yep. Just take a bunch of hits. Ooh, that's good. That's the good stuff. Got some trinkets. I don't think we need to kill any more of these boars, but if I gotta, I gotta. Wait, where's the debris? Oh, I see some. Oh, I see two. Oh, we aggroed a bunch. Okay, hold up. Come on, boys, let's go. Sheesh. Okay. I can't wait till we get some, like, some self-healing. I feel like that would go great. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, what else do we need? I think that's it. So I think we out of here. We out of here. Let's get dodge. Bum 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 bum. Oh, we aggroed someone. Oh, the bear. You know, XP is XP. I'm a little crazy. I think we're gonna cap our experience when we hit level 25, because I think level 25 is the max for the zone, I believe. So that's what we're gonna be doing, is when we hit the level maximum of each zone, we're just gonna stop. And then when we come 100% that zone, we'll take it off and go into the next zone. Is how we're gonna be doing it. I feel like that would work pretty well. Oh, good, you returned. Here, give me those things. While you're away, something terrible happened. Please, I need your help. Oh, God, here we go. Well, here we go. Oh, it's terrible. Blake, the brigand captain who wanted the sword, came and told me he knew Nate was dead and that he knew I had something to do with it. I tried to tell him I didn't, that I would have another sword for him soon, but he wouldn't listen. He said he's taken my daughter, Maribel. If I don't give him another sword and soon, he'll kill her. You must save her. Please, get the sword from Lothar, then go to Blake's camp. It's in the Bree fields up north of Bree. I'm sure he'll release my daughter when he has the sword. Please hurry. Oh, no. So this is a small fellowship quest, which is... A fellowship is like 6 people. So a small fellowship, it recommends for like a 3-person group to do it. But we don't roll that way, so we're gonna tank it like a man. We're gonna see how it goes. Hold on, I smell some borrow iron over here. I smell it. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. Thank Thank you. Then I see some silver. So I think for jewelry, you want silver to do the crafting for jewelry. So we're gonna need like a lot of those. That person's right here. That's crazy.
It is an insult.
Those accursed brigands took Thistleway's daughter? This is bad. The sword isn't ready yet, and I know these type of fellows, they won't take no for an answer. They'll kill that girl. You'll have to mount a rescue and free Ken and start a hurry now and gather friends. I feel you'll need them. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna get real spicy. Alright, let me get this. Do this quest line real quick. After we finish this quest right here, to get the notes, we will take like a quick 5-minute break too. But first I see this. I see some metal. I see some metal. I think I said it before, but I love the crafting animations when you start like smelting stuff and like, or like anything really. Any of the crafting stuff just looks cool when you do it. So wait, hold on. I needed something. Okay, wait. Someone around here. Do you have it? I don't think you have it. What do I need to be doing here? The brigand leader is in some trees. Well, I see trees here, but I don't see no brigand leader. I do see some iron though, and I'll take that. Yoink! Alright, I think I'm just gonna start. Yeah, I guess I'll just start killing brigands and hope for the best. I mean, we need to kill a bunch of brigands anyways for the deed, so is what it is. Oh, I hit the wrong button. My bad. Oh, okay, that one's done. That was Breland. Okay. So we just completed a deed for Brigand Slayer. The folk of Berlin hail your efforts to protect the roads from roving bandits. You're welcome. Watcher of the Roads. That's a pretty cool title. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Oh, there's the leader. There's the leader. Let's grab all these guys. Cricket. Cricket. We ball. We ball. We ball. Alright, well, I gotta get at this guy. This guy's goofing me right now. Kill the ads first, like every good... Oh, never mind, I got stunned. Oh my god, I'm actually getting bamboozled. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. We got it. We got it. We're good. We're good. Easy. We collected the notes. I'm sorry, I already killed him. I'm so sorry. Alright, so these are the notes. Sharky has ordered that we all immediately step up our activities around Bree. No traders must move without paying off our people, and all farmers must give up I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. And all the farmers must give us all the food we need. Forget about guards and garrisons. They are nothing to us anymore. Let the constables huddle and berate and arches. So as long as we hold the roads and fields, Andrath is already ours. We will soon have all the land between here and our encampment at Brigand's Watch. Soon we will have all of Breland in flames. There's one more thing. The boss is interested in some hobbit named Baggins. Certain writers have been sniffing around asking for that name. You should look out for it too. If you find any hobbit named Baggins, let us know at once. Looking for Frodo. Gee whiz. Alright, so I gotta take a quick 5 minutes break. So I'll turn in this quest and then we'll read it after we get back. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. And we are back. Sorry about that, friends. Oh, okay.
How can I be of service?
So, we have them now. This information proves that this Sharkley fellow is intent on establishing a strong foothold here in Greenland. It also tells us that the LOTRO came outside the Vale of Andrath at a place west of here that they call the Brigand's Watch. The brigand captain there passes orders out to his lieutenants that come directly from Sharkey. If we can get those notes.
Stay a moment.
With the help, we draw ever closer to shutting out this upstart. Sharkey, we are closing in more and more on his location and the size of his force. We now know that the Brigand's Watch to the west of here in the foothills of Greenland is a staging ground for future assaults. The Brigand's captain hands out orders from Sharkey himself to his lieutenants. Likely they are kept somewhere safe, a lockbox or even on his person. We need those orders. Okay, so that's why I kind of waited a bit. So let's first grab this metal because I smell it. I think that guy also had another quest, I think. Hold on. We might have to go back. After I get this more metal. Alright, no, don't leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright, so wait, was there another quest? Yes, there was.
Could I speak with you a moment?
If you're going into the heart of the Brigands' encampment here on Breland, can you search for the goods they have stolen from the surrounding farms and shipments along the roadways? While Bree is not suffering terribly at the moment, it is only a matter of time before the current stores are empty. If the Brigand continues their assaults, then there will be no food, ale, or anything to appease the Bree folk, and then we will have much more to worry about when you not look for the stolen goods while in their camp, of course. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head south. I'm gonna go to Aldo's camp first and see if they have any quests. No, they probably don't have any quests, so you know what? Frick it. Frick it. We send it. We send it, but first let me get this bar iron. I want the metal. I want the metal. I see more metal over here. I can't stop myself. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Yoink. Alright, so let's go up to this encampment and see, let's see what's cooking. More raiders, but we'll just pass these guys for right now. Bum 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 bum. I think there's also an escort quest maybe up here too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think there is. Let's get the silver real quick. And then let's see. I don't know how do you get up there? Is there? Oh, right there. Okay. So it begins our assault. Did I not? No, I got it. Okay. Alright. So it begins our attack. Never mind, that guy just ran in. Okay. He didn't care. Okay. So I mean, we have a deed to kill a bunch of brigands anyways, so we might as well. We gotta go all in on these guys. Like I completed a class deed. Probably the stinging blow, so that's good at least. I gotta take a look. I forgot what abilities we have to be using. Alright, so they're dead, so let's grab these stolen goods. So okay. So I was using Sting. Yeah, so we got some LOTRO points from that. So we need to do Guardian's Ward. We'll do that. Strike enemies with shield swipe. We need to do that how many times? 400 times. We've done it 69 times. Funny number. Retaliation of Rage. That one is 800 times. Sweeping cut, we're already capped for the day, so that sucks. Then evade enemy attacks. I really don't know what evade means. Oh, I think you just evade. I think it's just evade. Oh, there's no reason to do sweeping cuts. We're capped out for the day, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, continuing on. How many... Will you not let me? Okay, guess not. We gotta pull everything. I gotta get in the mindset of being a tank. I gotta be pulling everything. Everybody and everything. Damn, I just cut those guys down. No mercy. 69 giggity. Giggity. Hey guys, what's going on? Yep, let's pull all these guys. Easy. I do have to say, I'm kind of glad we did actually move to the tanking spec over the DPS line. I'm very much enjoying this one. Well, hold on. Now I know there's... Oh, it's over there. Ugh, I don't want to waste time. So first and foremost, so yeah, that's the escort quest right there. So we'll do that after we finish this. Well, we just got a bunch of stuff too. Which one's that? Fate, maximum morale. Oh. Yo, I guess we'll do what? Right, okay. No, I wanted no, whatever. I don't think it really matters. Let's get the goods. Get the chest with the notes. Stained letter. Read said letter. As you know, we've had some problems getting enough men to accomplish Sharky's plans for Breland and the Shire. All the Sharky's best, you and me accepted, are occupied in the south. What we got here ain't quite strong enough to take on the townsfolk straightforward. Fortunately, we've been given an opportunity. Orcs, oh no, orcs have come as far as south as the Greenway, even. My friends say Sharky ain't on the best terms with them up north, but some of the orcs have come south into Breland and have been cut off. These orcs down here might be convinced to join us. Of course, Sharky knows how to deal with orcs, and these scouts from the north are no doubt in a bad way, since they can't get any new supplies of warriors. This could be just the turn of luck we've been looking for. Treat the orc scouts well, and you tell your men not to interfere with them, or you'll be responsible for them being dead and all. Bill. Freaking Bill, dude. Freaking Bill. Wait, hold on, yeah, let's grab all these guys. Let's get the last one. Perfect. Hey, Maribel.
You startled me.
Thank you, thank you. I filched the key a while ago, but I was too scared to use it. Now that you're here, I can use it and we can escape. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Vamoosh. Oh no, they're here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! We good? Nope, there's more. Oh, there's Blake. Got him. Easy. Quick, follow me. With Blake dead, we can make our escape. Alright, let's get out of here, dude. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle skadoodle. Thank you. I think I can make it back from Breed. Okay. Yeah. I got you. Okay, so that's pretty good. So that part's done. Can I pass? I don't think I can pass these guys. There's someone crying in the, yeah, there was someone, yeah, the darter we just freed. She was crying and hiding as we were fighting off the bandits, trying to get her. Let's get some of that bar iron again. We're running out of room. I'm like, oh, actually, because we're, you know, my car speakers and I'm waiting to get Kate. Oh, okay. Do you want me to narrate a little bit for you, buddy? I'll do some ASMR shenanigans for you. I think what the flip is that? I got you, King. Okay, I'll explain a little bit more. I got you. That's the one thing I really have to start learning is filling dead air and start, like, just talking. Like, what am I doing and stuff. I think it would help a lot. But yet, no, the Crescent guy, his daughter was in the bandit place, so we freed her and she was crying because the brigands were attacking, so we had to, like, escort her out. Now let's, did I have... Guess not. I think you do a good job so far. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We're definitely making progress. Like, we're up to 19 followers right now. I think you need 25 to be affiliate, and with since I got the new microphone, I think that'll help out a lot too. Especially since I don't have any, like, cameras or anything like that just yet. So I think the voice will help. And then eventually, when I get the PNG for my tubing stuff, that'll be super great. Oh, let me sell this stuff. Let me sell this stuff. I don't think I want to keep anything out of this, right? Compute. No. I do want to keep that, just out of principle. I think we're going to keep the opals. Do I want the bloodstones? Yeah, that's a gemstone, so we'll keep that too. I think the rest we can just sell, right? Yeah. Yeah, we can just sell the rest. Alright. We'll be back here. We'll be back. But let's... I'll grab this. We'll head back, turn in the quests. Because we have to come back to Aldo's camp anyways. So that'll be fine. But first I see some... I smell the ore. I smell the metal. That's gotta be like a emote for the channel when we ever get to that point. Just smell. I smell the metal. Your Lord of the Rings knowledge makes it very fun to watch this stream. It adds to my entertainment. Well, I'm glad I can be entertaining, you know. Smell the metal. Exactly. Like, I don't claim... I'm not, like, a super master when it comes to, like, the lore of Lord of the Rings. But it's definitely... There's a lot of cool facts out there. Which I know some of them, at least. But... I just like the setting. The setting's really fun. Especially if you just read the quest lines in this game, like you can just learn a lot. And they do a pretty good job with sprinkling like lore tidbits and stuff in the quest lines. Like some of the quest dialogue in the notes and stuff, we can kind of get Sharkly is like Sauron, right? So he has like a pseudonym and he's doing some shenanigans with some brigands. Can I do this before he gets to me? Yep. Grand Theft Metal. Can I jump over it? Yes, I can. Still more than most people would, so it makes me feel like I'm more. Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Really, I really do like this game. I'm glad I started streaming this. Like, I think this will definitely be like our shtick, right? We'll probably stream this a lot more over the weeks, but I'll definitely sprinkle in some more different games and stuff.
Greetings.
This will do nicely. Bree is in dire need of new supplies, and this will do well to sate the populace. Without this, who is to know what terrible mess would have befallen the people of Bree? Yeah, I got you.
What do you need?
More ill news. Workmen? Could this be? This letter says is plainly enough. Sharky has a legion of half-orcs loyal to him that he's sending to Andrath. I have doomed my men. Oh, buddy.
Would you do something for me?
The Vale of Andrath. The Vale of Andrath is Breland's gateway to the South Downs, Dunland, Isengard, the Gap of Rohan, all would be closed to Breland if the brigands are not hindered. It is clear that Sharky is no mere brigand leader. He has employed half-breeds to fill his ranks, a wholly depraved act. I sent my men to watch the ruins of Andrath in fear they may now be prisoners or worse. Please, head south beyond the Greenway Crossing, further, beyond the Shadow of the Barrows, and seek my scouts, Orkdale and Britterleaf. Hopefully they will have found a safe place to close to the ruins, likely on the eastern side. Be swift. Yeah, I can do that. So we gotta head south. So that's gonna be a trek. All right, we need a new horse. Unironically, we need a new horse or a new mount or something. Oh yeah, let's tell this guy we freed his daughter.
What can I do for you?
Oh, bless you. You've returned my daughter safe to me. I can't thank you enough. You've done so much for me in more ways than you know. While you were away, I busied myself with Lofar's work. I had to do something to keep myself being overcome with worry. No sooner had I finished the work than Logan came over to collect it. He seemed pleased with it, even admitted that I came close to dwarf work. He promised he'd send me more work in the future. Thordoun, you saved my family, giving me hope for a brighter future. I can't thank you enough. Well, that's just what I do. I like swords as an aesthetic, so I think I'm just gonna use this as reward. Okay, so that's done. I don't know if we already have this unlocked for the stable master up here, so we're gonna make the track and just get it. And hope for the best. Oh. Let's see. There's a lot of metal over here. Hello, tried this game very little in the past, looking for another MMO to try out. This game have a good free-to-play, or is it very limited without a sub? I would say, so as far as I could tell, so I recently made, this account was free-to-play for a little bit. But wait, anonymously Kevin, thank you for the subscription. Oh, not for the subscription, for the follow. Appreciate it, my beardling. So this was free to play, and from what I saw at an initial look, was you have 2 character slots, which is pretty limited. And your inventory space is also somewhat limited. Other than that, I know that just about all the content, except some optional zones, are free to play, are free for you to play up to level 95, as far as I know. And then when you hit that point, you would have to spend the in-game currency, LOTRO points, to unlock different expansions. Like, hold on, actually, because some of the expansions I don't own yet. So let me just show you. So I go to the account, content, expansions. So for instance, this expansion, Corsairs of Umbar, it is about like 3,000 LOTRO points. I have 110. Now the game does a pretty good job with giving you things to complete that gives you the LOTRO points. Like, for instance, we have a lot of deeds that reward LOTRO points. So if you just play the game, kind of like how we're doing, if you try to like 100% stuff, that you get a pretty decent amount of LOTRO points. Now the thing is, I don't know the LOTRO point pricing for like the inventory slots or the character slots or whatever, so I can't attest to that. What I have read, though, is that a lot of people say if you at least buy a single month one time and then have your character made, you still you keep all of the inventory slot upgrades and the character slot upgrades and all of that stuff. So they recommend you do it at least one time, but otherwise, I don't think you really have to pay a single cent in this game if you really don't want to. If you just play the game, you should be fine. That's from my own personal experience, though. I might have to try to jump back into it. It's a very fun game. I mean, it's definitely dated in some areas. But I played this game originally back in 2008, so like I maybe have some nostalgic glasses on it. I just recently came back into it. But if you like Lord of the Rings, you like Tolkien's work, it's a very beautiful game. And the quests and like a lot of some of the designs for like the orcs and goblins and stuff are very well done. It's a very, very beautiful game. The music is really good. And like I said, it's pretty much free in the beginning. So like just check it out. Make a character, play it for a little bit, play for a couple hours. I'm sure there's a lot of like YouTube videos out there too that could help you, but for a free to play game, definitely check it out.
Stay a moment.
I don't know what. Okay, hold on. So I think I just wanted to come up here to do the stable master. Where can this guy go? You can go to Westbury and then Trustlebridge. Well, we can't go to Trustlebridge yet. Well, since we're here, we might as well just do this guy's quest lines over here. We're also, I don't know if you're in EU or in US, honestly, Kevin. But we are playing on Peregrine, you know. If you do decide to play, you know, come join our server, you know. But horses for hire. Hello there. If you're here about our horses, I'm afraid we don't loan them out to just anyone. These horses are built for speed, not heavy labor. In fact, that reminds me of something. A dwarf came to the farm and requested some horses. Not sure what he intended to do with them, but by the looks of him, he needed some pack animals. I told him that our horses were for hire, and he left in a huff. Seemed a bit peculiar. He did not seem quite right in the head. If you have time, perhaps you can check up on the old fella. You know, I'm a dwarf. You know, you don't have to. You can chill out. Oh, see, these horses are a lot better, right? Yeah, see, okay, yeah, see, our horse is like level speed 32. By the way, because we did free to play for in the beginning for a while, they gave us this free horse, which was like a speed 32. It's not crazy at all, but we definitely should get some of these new guys. Well, how do I get new horses? Who do I talk to? Do I talk to you?
What do you need?
Oh, these guys. Oh, wait, 200 silver? That's nothing. That's nothing.
What do you need?
For sure, downloading it now. Ooh, okay. We'll sell that. I wish you could Okay, wait. Oh. Okay, wait. Hold on. What kind of pony should we get? I like the black one. The bay pony, the chestnut, sorrel. I like...
What can I do for you? How may I help you?
That's the starter steed? Okay, well, we already have like a horse like that. I want the bay steed. Guys, we did. We have a new mount. It's happening. It's happening. 62 speed. Oh. I feel like I'm Sonic now. This is big. We're making big boy moves. Hey, Gil.
I need your help.
I swear I seen it. Though me neighbors say that I'm off my head. I was in the far north of the far Chetwood near Nenharn, all alone, of course, and I saw something moving through the trees. No, that's not quite right. It appeared to me that the trees themselves were moving. Something big and terrible is in the woods. I'm afraid of what it might be. There are a group of hunters who makes their camp on the western edge of Nenharn, and I was up there delivering them the Mrs. Snapper soup, and got me a bit lost. That's when I saw it. When I found them, I told them what I'd seen and wondered if you could ask Walter Whiterose if he had seen the same. Who? Where? Oh my god, that's so far away. Alright, we might do that in a bit.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Hello there, are you here to help out, Ilgor? If you're looking for work to do around the farm, I could use your help. I need some assistance tracking down some of the ingredients for my famous snapper soup. My soup is made with the meat of the snapper turtle that lives in the lake east of Hangstacer. Oh, yeah, so this is going to be over there. So a lot of these quests are a little bit higher level than what we are right now, so we'll have to come back for that. But what we can do is talk to this dwarf over here. See what he's cooking up. Let's see what's going on. Bum 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 bum. Oh, here's the dwarf. Who's that there? Oh, hello. Sorry about that. These old eyes aren't what they used to be. Did you have time to talk? I could use some help.
Hear me out, traveler.
My name is Aldvar of the Blue Mountains. That's where we just came from. I'm here in Breeland on a very important business. The only problem is I misplaced my pack. Now I'm to investigate the old dwarf ruins that are rumored to exist here. I'm sure there are important discoveries to be made, and I'm the one to do it. I'm a famous explorer, you see. But I digress. If you could help me find that pack, I would be indebted to you. You start looking over yonder to the north, and now search this area to the south. If you find anything, meet me back here. Okay. The Forgetful Dwarf. Sounds like literally me. But, let's see what we got going on. Now, these are yellow quests. These are a little bit above where we are. We're level 18 right now. These are level 20 quests, but... Oh, we got some orcs. We got some orcs. See, like, I love these character designs for, like, these orcs. They're so cool looking. Except they kind of hit like a truck, and I'm going to assume that's because they're, like, several levels above me. New deed, Orc Slayer. Okay. Oh yeah, that was kind of a brutal fight for me. Let's get his provisions and head back down. So we did get a new deed to kill orcs. When he killed 30 orcs total, so that shouldn't be a problem. But oh, this new mount. I would really like a goat mount. That would be my favorite, but. There's my old pack. Thank you so much for returning it to me. I would be in a world of hurt if my notes... What? My notes are missing! Curse those orcs may have gotten... They must have thought they were valuable. Recover Advar's notes. This is not good. In fact, it is downright terrible. All of my work gone, just like that. Quick as you please. Drat and double drat. My notes are missing, and I'm absolutely certain that I placed them in my pack. There was a band of... Targrip orcs from the around Kirith Nir rest to northwest of here in the North Bree Fields. Come sniffing around the ruins. That's why I left my pack behind in such a hurry. I'm in no shape to take on orcs. I'm an explorer, not a warrior. But you're a dwarf. You should be a warrior. Don't be goofing me like that. Alright, now I'm gonna be honest, so some of these... So these quests are a little bit above our levels, so I think we should head back to Aldo's camp and just kind of keep on following the stream of our quest lines. So we'll head back. We'll come back for this later. Yes, give me a hot minute. Alright, but still, well, honestly, our mount's a lot faster, so this shouldn't be... It's pretty much, like, doubled, isn't it? That's 62, I think the other one was, like, 32 or 38 or something like that, so... The old Greenway Fort. Oh, is there any scholar stuff over here? Yes, there is. Alright, let's go be a nerd for a bit. Oh, it's on the second floor. Okay, well... Oh. Marley the Fear. Who is that guy? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Things are getting wild for a second. Oh, I got stunned. Okay, hold on. Everybody hold your horses. I'm in pain. Oh my god, I died. Oh my god, I died. I wasn't paying attention. I got blasted. That did not feel good. That did not feel good. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't even want to think about it. What class would you recommend for solo play questing? Okay, well, do you prefer melee type of characters, or do you prefer, like, ranged, or magic, or does it not really matter to you? Oh, I smell the metal over here. Either melee or mage, I go between one or the other. Okay. So, if that's the case, so for melee, champion is like the go-to, is like the king of DPS, of melee DPS, and like AoE damage. Like, they're really good with it. If you want to do magic, the Runekeeper is also really good with, open world leveling. Runekeepers are like, they can do DPS and healing. They can go between the two specs pretty quickly. Essentially what it is for Runekeepers is you have like you start in a neutral stance and you start doing more DPS spells. You go further down the DPS line, or you can go down the opposite line for like healing. So you can do pretty much both, which is really good for solo content because you can heal yourself and do damage. So it's pretty nice. I haven't really played them in a hot minute, but from what I've read, they're really good with solo. So either Runekeeper if you want to do magic and ranged, and then champion if you want to do just melee DPS stuff.
Stay a moment.
Oh, these guys have like a lot of quests over here. Me, I'm a loser, so I had to choose Guardian, which is like the tanking class, because I hate myself and I gotta learn how to tank and all that stuff. Then again, when I first played this game, when I was like in the middle school, I chose Guardian and I didn't know it was a tank, and I just played it as a DPS, so I just I'm gonna keep on doing that essentially.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Alright, let's kill some bears for this guy. And then this guy wants boars, and this guy wants wolves. Easy enough, easy enough. Oh my god, these guys are... Alright, this guy's goofing me. Yeah, these, even if they're like one level above me, these guys hit. And they take quite a few hits too. I gotta be careful up here. Oh, did I not do it? Okay, my bad, my mistake. Oh my god, we're gonna have to kill like a bunch of these guys. We're gonna need to kill a lot of animals. Yeah, see, this guy likes to parry and do all kinds of things against me. And invade? Oh god, please. He keeps on parrying me. He keeps on parrying me. How can a wolf parry? Explain that one to me. Does he catch it between his paw toes or something? Holy crap. It's scary out here, dude. It's scary being out here. There's another wolf. Nope, I see the run. Get away from me. So I gotta be careful, right? So because we're playing in Landscape 3 difficulty, if we fight enemies that are the like white named, so like on the same level of us or above, we'll get different abilities and different effects that happen against us. One being a big like red square around us, which is like the Eye of Sauron, and he just like blows you up for like half your health. Is like actually crazy. That's what killed me like 10 minutes ago. So definitely gotta be on the lookout. Get kicked, Luke. Oh, see, it's especially difficult because I can't see. I didn't see exactly. It likes to blend in. What is this bubble? Oh my god. See, I can barely see it. That's crazy. The zones have level ranges like WoW? Yes. Yes. And it's not like WoW where the levels of the enemies kind of scale with you. You will outlevel zones in this game. The way around that is what we did. You can buy an item off the store called Stone of the Tortoise, where when you equip it, it disables like XP, so you just stop leveling up. So what we're doing in this playthrough is we're trying to do everything in the game. So when we hit the, on the wiki, there's a LOTRO wiki you can look up. It has a lot of useful information if you want to take a look at it. What we're going to do is when we hit the max level range of the zone, we're going to equip it, we're going to stop, finish all the content in a zone, then take it off and then move on to the next zone. Is what we're going to do. I think the Stone of the Tortoise is like 100 points, I think, which is not a lot if you do everything. So... oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that too. So, yeah, we're definitely, for this playthrough, we're definitely taking our time with the content. It's all about the journey, man. It's all about the journey. Was that a bear joke? I don't know. Did I make a bear joke? Half the time, I don't even know what I say. I just let it rip. Holy crap. Poteen coming in with a raid of 14. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Oh my lord. Oh my. Everyone bound down the hatches. We got raiders incoming. Mrs. Obowen, thank you for, congrats on the beard, We love beardlings. Zolk, thank you also for the follow, becoming a beardling. I appreciate it. Oh my, we got all kinds of people going on right now. You're getting me distracted. I'm about to die to a wolf because of you guys. What is going on, everybody? I'm about to die. Oh, see, I got blasted right there. I got blasted. Not much leveling up a lore master. Oh, okay. Speaking of poaching, speaking of, after the stream, was it last night? I did make a lore master, and I started leveling up a redline lore master, and I gotta say, it is actually quite fun so far. But definitely, lore master is pretty great so far. Yeah, right now we're just in Breland. We're just goofing around, you know. Raiding quests, doing our thing, killing animals, killing baddies, the brigands. Guardian Blue Line. Yeah, so we did originally start off with Guardian Red Line, but I was like, you know what? Let's get crazy right now. Let's just do Blue Line. You know, if I'm gonna play a tank, let's do Blue Line. So here we are. We're learning it. I also, in just case you couldn't tell, I also got a new microphone, which is crazy. So now, oh, hopefully it comes out a lot crisper than before. Sounds great. Ooh, we love to see it. We love to see it. It takes a little bit more time, but it's hard to die. Well, unless you're like me, you can just stand in like the red squares and just just take the brute force of evil, like the laser beam of doom. Especially like these yellow guys. The new mic does sound really nice, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. It's like $30, honestly. Apparently this is like the greatest thing I could ever buy. So wait, what Protein, what level are you at right now with your Lore Master? Yeah, level 100? 101? Okay. Okay, my bad. I'm about to die. No, I'm not. JK. 101 and a half. Okay, in 3/4. Yeah, well, I'm level 18 and 3/4. Take that. How about that? Better watch out. I'm catching up. Slowly but surely. Don't forget exactly. Fast tracking. And crazy. Though I think with Breland, like level 25 is like the max level range. I have like a wiki. I have the wiki up that has like all the zone levels. So once I hit the level cap, we're gonna put on that tortoise shell thing ability, Majiggy. You know, that disables all the XP. So it's gonna be a hot minute before we ever get to higher levels. I do have to say though, I stopped playing LOTRO when Rohan came out, so I have no idea what happens afterwards. Yeah, you can play everything, right? Absolutely. I mean, that's the goal. Thank you so much for having this stream, and I know you'll protect these viewers. Well, I'll try. Yeah, thank you, Protein, for the raid. I really do appreciate it, buddy. I keep on telling people all today that I keep on telling people all day that the LOTRO community I can't even speak today, dude. I keep on the LOTRO community on Steam has been overwhelmingly amazing. And so, like, nice and thoughtful. I really do love the vibes in the community. Best on Twitch, absolutely. Like, I think I told you before, I tried streaming World of Warcraft for a while before I moved over to LOTRO, and there was like nothing on the WoW side of things, at least for my thing. But LOTRO has been lovely. Some of that's because there's a good chunk of us oldies. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, true. Yeah, I don't think. Well, I'll take that back. Maybe there's a young audience in LOTRO, but I feel like it's just gonna be a bunch of old folks. Good night, Protein. Thanks again for the raid, bud. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a great evening. Oh man, I'm not even paying attention, dude. I'm making all kinds of mistakes over here. Oh, there's youngest. Gotta keep the game living. Yeah, I keep on trying to recruit all my friends. I'm like, hey guys, listen. Do you want to play the critically acclaimed game known as Lord of the Rings Online? Thank you, Zolk. Thank you for showing up, buddy. I appreciate the follow, too. I hope you have a fantastic evening. Yeah, I definitely appreciate all the follows, everyone. Really do. Hopefully I'll be at least semi-entertaining as our buddy Protein, you know. But Anonymous Kevin, thank you, absolutely, dude, no problem. I hope I do see you in the game, you know. And let me know what class you took. If you did decide to do champion or runekeeper. Alright, that's enough wolves. What else do we need? We need bears and boars. I need so many boars still. Ginger, thank you. Welcome, brother. Thank you for the follow. I'm becoming a beardling of the guild. Ooh, okay, I loved it when they came out. I do. Oh my god, I do remember when they came out in Moria. Yeah, Anonymous Kevin was asking about what would be the best class for a beginner learning the game, and my thing was champion and runekeeper. I think would be like the best ones for a new player, for like melee or range, depending on which one you vibed with. Still got to be hunter. Hunters are pretty good. I think just because of the fast traveling and stuff, like just fantastic. But love hunter due to the port speed and range. Honestly, I think the ports for the hunter is just a godsend. Honestly, it's amazing. I always like that aesthetic too of hunter as being like the rangers in the woods, and they can like show you like the back roads or whatever to get you to place. I always liked that aesthetic. I play classes for the vibes and the aesthetics. I can make anything work. I don't even know how to play Warden. I'm gonna be so real. I feel like my brain power can't do it. Like, I know, I think you do, like, what, like, it's like 3 gambits or whatever, or 3 things you gotta do, and then you get a gambit or something like that. So you gotta, like, know all the combinations and everything. Yeah, gets pretty repetitive. My Warden's max. But that was my fave. I remember, oh my god, I remember when Mines of Moria came out. And I convinced my grandfather, who was in his 60s at the time, I was like, hey, you should totally play this video game with me. So I bought him Mines of Moria, and the first character he made was a warden. And he had no idea what was going on. He probably played for a single night, and he didn't want to play it again. Because I just didn't know. I was like in middle school or high school at the time, so I had no idea what was going on either at the time. Running my Mariner right now. I have not seen Mariner in action whatsoever. That's a rough start, but love the Grams trying. Yeah, I remember because my uncle is a big Lord of the Rings nerd, and he's the one that got me into LOTRO, because he bought me the game for my birthday in 2008. And he was also in the beta for like the actual game before it even came out. And he tried to convince my grandpa to play too. So all three of us made characters. I forgot what we played, but I specifically remember my grandpa playing the warden, and it was brutal. But he's not really a gamer anyways, so I play with my grandkids. Well, that's nice. You guys all play LOTRO? I feel like this is a great game to play family, honestly. Also, Worky, how's Mariner? I saw like a glimpse of it, or it's like you actually had to do like aft and like port and stuff like that for like stuff. I was like, this is kind of confusing for me. Yeah, I tried getting my boys in, but they mostly love it. Oh, listen, Minecraft is like generational. Everyone loves Minecraft. Manor can be tricky. It's pretty cool and whole. Yeah, see, because when I saw like they actually had to do like ship terminology, I'm like, okay, this may be a little bit too big brain for me. Listen, I'm a simple gamer. Just put me in front of someone and let me just smack them with a sword or something. Kind of like the RuneKeeper, maybe I get the stun thing. There's a lot of classes I want to try out in this game. I have a. You would probably like the Brawler then, as long as you don't pull super groups. Super on level is doable. Well, see, okay, so this is actually a brand new account. I made this account like a week ago when I first started streaming LOTRO. So I just bought a subscription like 2 nights ago. So I have like none of those like extra things like Brawler, and I think I don't have the Stoic axes. No, wait, is it Stoic axes? No. The other orc, not the other orc, oh my god, the other dwarf guys and the stout axe, there you go. I know it starts with an S, but for some reason I always want to say like Stoic or something. But yeah, no, this is like a brand new account, so I don't have anything like those guys, like in the Mariner and stuff. But is Brawler really fun? Like, I know people like it, but I always felt like just punching things is like, I don't know. Ancient Greek friend. I mean, hey, I'm a big history nerd, actually, so I actually do like ancient Greece a lot, actually. For the longest time, when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a history teacher, so like the ancient world is like my jam, so. I find it fun for a change from my mini. Ooh, okay. Now, I have a problem. I have the same problem when I play, like, World of Warcraft. I make, like, 5 billion alts because I love the aesthetic of, like, every class having, like, its own unique thing. So I'm like, oh, this class seems really cool. Let me make a character and play it for a little bit. Oh, this class looks really cool. Let me make that another character that does that. And it becomes such a problem. The thing with brothers is things take damage when they attack, so if you space out a bit, you'll more likely to survive too. Small perk. Okay, okay. I think some of the big classes I really want to play is obviously the Guardian. Like, this is gonna be my main through and through, just for nostalgic purposes and just how I like the game. But I've been because of Protein, I've been doing a Lore Master too on the side because like that seems really cool. And then also Runekeeper. Runekeeper seems really fun, and I like the aesthetic too. But I want the Stout Axe race before I do Runekeeper, because I think like the lore, well, not the lore, but like the story you can make with that would be kind of cool. In LOTRO, you need 2 or 3 of each because of trait trees. Back in my day, we didn't have trait trees. Actually, I don't even remember how they did stuff back in the day. Actually, what I remember from old LOTRO was the virtues in specific. You had to do very specific deeds to get very specific virtues. But now they don't have it like that anymore. They changed it on me. What am I doing? I need boars, right? Yeah, I need boars. Brawler to me seemed like a simpler warden. I've got a Stout Axe one, however they suck through her hand. So hard without range because I'm... Oh... I forgot about mounted combat. Yeah. I don't need you, do I? No. Do I need you? No. No, I just need boars. Just boars. I honestly, I remember, because I remember that was the last time I actually played LOTRO like fully, was when Rohan came out and I played a little bit of the mounted combat. And then I just kind of grew out of the game after a while, after that point. I don't even remember how mounted combat works. You pretty much just drift around enemies, right? That's pretty much what it came down to. Yeah, I usually skip through those as fast as possible, which sucks, because when I took my hunter through it, the starting line was really cool. See, yeah, that's gonna be our issue, right? I listen, I'm going to assume by the time we get to Rohan, it's gonna be like in a year or something, depending on how fast we play this game. Because I'm trying to run 100% complete every zone as we level. So it's gonna be a while till we get to Rohan. But I can only imagine. Like, I know some people say they don't like Rohan, but I usually care just about, like, the storylines and the quest lines. That's what I really care about. So as long as the storylines are really good, I'm sure I'll like it. The building back to one town was neat. That's what I'm. That's what I'm actually looking forward to the most, unironically, because I love that. I love that stuff so much. So being able to like rebuild a town, though I think it might be weird for a dwarf to own a town in Rohan. I think that's kind of weird, but I'm gonna love it either way. It was a cool option they put it. Yeah, it's, you know, it's unique. Like, the one thing, like, listen, a lot of people don't like Rohan, but I think they tried something different, right? They added mounted combat, which is a hit or a miss, and then you have, like, different quest lines like that where you can rebuild a town and everything like that. They tried, you know? They went out of the box. I can appreciate that as a player. Some people are goofballs, though, and they, you know, they're stuck in their ways. I feel like I'm lost as a dwarf right now. Let's go hunt some more boars. You know, if anyone's knowledgeable on this, because I've been thinking about this a while. So I remember back in Mines of Moria, right, when they introduced legendary items. They used to have a thing where there's different quality of items. Like there was first age, second age, and third age, and with first age being the best. Is that still a thing in this game? Or is it just like the legendary item you get all gone? Okay. So the one you get in Moria is like the one you stick with no matter what in the end? Basically, they're all the same. Aw, man. And that's a bit of a shame. I really like that. I really like that part where, you know, you had to, like, yo, I got a first age weapon or whatever, you know. You can buy them cheap in Rivendell. Elves. Always ruining things, you know. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Elrond in his library and stuff. Tell you what, dude. I still got characters with third, second, and first age weapons. See, that's really cool. Yeah, I just... Yeah, no. I thought that would have been really cool. But I was really confused because I see now that like legendary items have like actual like a battle pass like reward tracker or whatever now. So like I was super confused with what that was all about. Because I did some research before coming into this, but I was like, I don't know what's going on. More so for the outfits. Hey, you know, Tiamog is endgame in all games. Time to go. Well, you have a fantastic evening. Thank you for the follow, too. Thank you for joining. I hope to see you again sometime. Alright, let's get this. Oh, I smell some more, some more metal. Yo, where is a boar when you need one? I think oh my god, I still need 6 boars. I'm absolutely in agony. I just realized we got 6 follows tonight. That's crazy to me. I gotta say, the LOTRO community truly is the best. Smell the ore. Oh, you smell the ore? There they are. So starting out from scratch or say so to that the forest prospector and scholar crafting skills. So these are the professions, mine, everything, and sell. So this is okay. So this is what I have cooking up right now, because I'm also doing this for RP purposes too. Because in my mind I gotta roleplay my characters. They have to have stories and stuff. So I have prospecting and metalsmithing. It's because I'm a dwarf, you know. I feel like I gotta craft my own armor, like a proper dwarf should. I also picked up scholar, because I know they can do, like, they're pretty good benefits you can do for scholaring, but my character I like to think as a lore master in a way. Not like an actual lore master, but, you know, like one that likes history, in the history of the dwarves. And I want to pick up a 4th profession, and the 4th profession I'm thinking is going to be a jeweler. 'Cause I gotta go into the dwarf aesthetic, you know? So that's my thing. But apparently you need like a lot of LOTRO points for that 4th profession slot, so I'm trying to save as much as I can, but it's gonna be a hot minute. Right, I think? Hold on, how much is it? I only got like 115 points. Can you just show me? Can you just show me? This store. $9.95. Oh yeah, it's gonna It's gonna be a hot minute. It's gonna be a hot minute. That's the one perk though of doing this completionist run where I'm doing all the content as we go, is we're gonna have like a lot of LOTRO points by the end of it, probably, hopefully, possibly, fingers crossed. Probably gets 30% off on sales though. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out on it. I do know, I did hear that within a couple of days they're going to do a huge sale on expansions though. So depending on which expansions go on sale, I might pick up a few. But we'll see. I think they said they're gonna put out the list on the 24th, I believe. So oh my god, don't get me started on the lifetime. So my uncle has a lifetime membership. Because he was also in the beta, right? And I remember, so the game came out in 2007, right? And I got it in 2008. I probably would have been in, oh boy, I want to say I was in 7th or 8th grade, I want to say. No, I would have been in 7th grade. I would have been in 7th grade. And I remember for Christmas, my dad gave me $200. I remember thinking at the time, I really should buy the lifetime membership. And, you know, 7th grader me was like, well, what if I just buy a bunch of video games now? And I kept on telling myself for like several years, I'm like, every Christmas I'm gonna buy the lifetime membership, and I never did. And eventually they got rid of it. I'm like, man, I really should have bought the lifetime membership when it was available at the time. A friend of mine has 2 Mr. Moneybags back then. He lost them both on the transfer. Oh my god, I forgot all about that. Yeah, my uncle probably lost his too. Oh, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not gonna break his heart. I won't even mention it. I mean, he hasn't played in like 15 years, so I doubt he really cares. But still, it's got to be devastating losing the character and everything. I can't believe 7th grade Thordoun didn't realize the economic impact of spending $200 on a lifetime membership and the value he would gotten out of it. I looked at it as if I play for 2 years, it's the same thing. No, yeah, like that. No, it makes perfect sense. But you know, I was just a dumb kid, so you know, what are you gonna do at the time? Yo, where are the boars, my guy? I see boars like 24/7, but the time I actually want them, they're just not around. Let's get the scholar thing over here, though. Gotta be a nerd. Turn around, head to your left. Oh boy, I'm bad with directions. Can I put in the GPS? Oh, there's one. I need 2 more. Lakes? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I'll head over there. Bum, 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 bum. So wait, what class do you main typically? And what server do you play on? Actually, if you say Glam Drink, I swear to God, I swear to the stone. Main is Warden. Classic. I really should give Warden a fair shake at some point. I feel like playing 2 tank classes like near each other would be like not smart. Alright, we just need one more. Just one more. Just give me the boar. Give me the boar and everyone can go home happy. I see the boar, but I also see metal. This is like the biggest choice of my life. So wait, yeah, what server do you play on? What server claimed you had to jump out? Oh my god. By Alay's beard? Everyone, all the cool people playing Glam Drink. Did I choose wrong? Did I choose wrong? No, I don't think I did. Like I said, like I actually hit your map, hit your map. I'm hitting the map. Actually killing stuff. Yeah, I just need one more board. That's literally all I. Oh, but not that one. Okay. That's a wolf. More wolves. It's fine. If only there was a wolf slayer, dude. You know? If only. So the oh, found it. We got the last one. Lock in, boys. No, but like what I like said beforehand, I know a lot of people played Glam Drink, but I have to have the option to roleplay if I really wanted to. Like I know it's not for everybody, but I have to have the option if I ever choose to. Yeah, those kill quests always seem to disappear when you need exactly. They always do, dude. Oh my god, we leveled 19. Yippee. Destination Lone Lands. Well, we don't want to do that just yet. So we'll remove that from the tracker. I don't want that. So hold on. So we got a new trait. Let's do... So that upgrades our shield smash. This is shield wall. Protects an ally or something. Well, we're not really playing with other people, so... That can be postponed. That helps with the damage reduction and proceed. We'll just keep on doing follow through. That'll be fine. I moved everyone to a single server when they did the 64 groups. Was on RP with a few. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You had to do what you had to do.
What can I do for you?
I did have a character briefly on one of the EU RP servers. I forgot which one it was. Laurelin, I think it was. I had a character on there, and yeah, and apparently you couldn't switch between the EU to the NA ones. So I was like, you know, I'll just make a new character one day, and here we are making the new character. Breland Adventurer. Danger presses upon Breland from all sides, foreshadowing the ascension of a great darkness. You are called to stand against the shadow. Your efforts on behalf of Breland will be rewarded. Okay. So we got 10 more LOTRO points for that, and we got that. How are my virtues? Are we still goofing? No, we got tolerance. What's the other virtue I wanted on here? I wanted honor. So let's queue up honor, and then once we have all of them, we'll be good. All right, let's head down to Aldo's camp. Oh boy. Bum 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 bum. But first, I smell the metal, so I gotta go get that first. Don't mind me, Mr. Bear. Just need to mine some more. I think once we get to Aldo's camp, we might call it there for tonight. It's getting pretty late, and unfortunately, this guy's I got work in the morning. One of the coolest things is how all the areas were opened up. You're not in the fenced area, almost everything. Now you can just travel. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of, like, this game is very beautiful with how it's designed and everything. I really wish this game was more popular. But no, what are you gonna do? I do know that some popular streamers or popular YouTubers make videos on LOTRO once in a while, but keep playing. Yeah, keep playing. Just keep playing. I see all this. Like I see all this metal. I just gotta mine. Dude. I just got the dwarf in me desires to mine all the time. Is there any scholar stuff over here? Maybe not. Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. I gotta go to bed soon too. But thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a great night, you know? I think the next time we'll stream will be probably Sunday night. After Father's Day shenanigans and everything like that. I'm juking this guy. We're gonna run the Rosie with him. Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm trying to be a nerd and look at urns. Probably should have dismounted, but you know, oh well. I was trying to get to this camp, dude. That's all. Oh, the camp's right here. Well. Alright, well, I guess I'll just do the wind up done. So, thanks everyone for joining the stream. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the follows that happened. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I hope to see you guys soon. If you're interested, I do have a VOD channel linked in the About page. I upload all my VODs there. I usually do it the day after, so there'll be a little bit of a gap. But if you're any lurkers in the chat, if you're lurking, I hope you drop a follow, and I hope I will see you guys probably Sunday. I created a new schedule. It's down below, updated. We're mostly gonna be doing LOTRO next week, but there's a couple of variety streams of a couple different games I want to play. A different game I want to play, you know, just to make things a little bit more different, you know, kind of break it up a little bit. But I hope to see you guys then, and I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. Take care, everybody.